Alright, so I assume that we are halfway through the game. Also, my controller just turned off. But, yeah, assume we're like halfish through the game. And we got plenty more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order to still mess with. So, plenty more streams, I guess, of Jedi Fallen Order. I'm gonna try and get through at least a decent amount. Just depends. I gotta first figure out what I want. So what does this one do? So I have to jump and do a force push in a way. Oh, I thought I accidentally unlocked it for a second. It's like, nope, 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 nope. Well, I think this will go to maximum health. Or something like it. This... Cal recovers additional life when using a stim canister. So increase the potency of the healing. So completely heals force. What's this one do again? Burst slow. I just don't know. They're all so useful. But apparently I do not have... Oh, so lightsaber throw is like 3 points. So that's probably the reason why I've never gotten it yet. Their maximum life or the... Increase the potency of our stims. Then once we've done that, we'll put towards maximum health. So I think the stim potency would probably be a little bit more useful. Okay. I guess we're swinging away and finding out what's on the other side. What? There we go.
Eyes up. You can't beat us.
Ooh, oh, he did.
We appear to have no more close range. Got it. Hit him already. Someone else get in here. Watch your fire. Watch my back.
How?
On target. He's hit.
Oh, his shield ran out.
Boy,
No. Attack the other dude.
don't run up.
Ooh,
I'll get all the rewards for this.
fuck you. Jeez, that was a messy encounter. I know how I felt about that. Where are we going? Oh.
I know you're in there. What are you doing?
Pulling you off the ledge. Ooh. Oh, what the fuck?
Finish the fight. Wasn't expecting this.
Oh yeah, we haven't actually scanned those guys yet.
Thanks, BD.
And that charge. Boop.
Mari, are you there? I'm almost to the shadow.
Running through
Saw managed to take one out in the escape.
like a boogaloo. What you scanning? Ooh, is new seed? Or no?
About a
Ah. Is you scanning a walker of all things? Come on, NADAT? An AT-AT? Okay. It kind of looks pleasant down there, kind of. What the hell? Ow, ow, fucker. Hey, look here, buddy. Ow! No!
Help, BD!
Fuck! BD! No! Probably should have waited for the guys to kill that thing. I think the game crashed. The game crashed. I think the game crashed. Yeah, the game crashed. Fantastic. I'm gonna see where it loads. Will it load in the area in which I want it to load? We'll find out. I don't know though. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna cut this out or not. Might just keep it in the playthrough. It's like, you know, things like this happen. But yeah. The thing is, my Steam to play this game further and further is slowly drizzling out. Like my actual like interest in playing this game is starting to slowly dwindle over time. I don't know. It's like this is the only like there's very few Star Wars games that lose my interest. But as this one, I think it's just the way it's structured. As a Star Wars game, the structure of this game is starting to slowly dwindle over time. I'm kind of wondering if this is just going to slowly turn into a Vince Tries instead. It probably will. I don't know. We'll see. I don't like. I think I'll give Jedi Fallen Order just like another 30 minutes. Just see if it still grabs my attention or not. Like the combat and all that's it's been fine. You know, the game looks great. You know, I think the thing that's kind of just not I'm really into, the thing that's not holding me in is just the story and everything. It's like these stories have been done 1,000 times over and over again in the Star Wars universe. And the actual gameplay structure, I know they're kind of going for a very loose form of like, you know, Souls-like. You know, you got your meditation areas, you kind of rest there and stuff like that. But then it has the difficulty of said Souls-like implements. But I've played well over a decade of Souls-like games to where you guys know me, especially for those who've watched the Elden Ring playthrough. You kind of know where I stand, to the point to where I'm kind of tired of the format now. I am almost severely tired of this type of format. I like my Star Wars though. That's the only reason why I gave this any sort of time. See ya. How can we win?
The enemy! Focus on his guard. We can do it. Get him! I can't do this by myself.
I had to do it. Okay, so I think this is where the game... No, the game crashed a little bit after this. So I fought this dude.
You Jedi. Point all you want.
Ow. Shh. Dick.
Little help, BD.
All remains.
We'll scan him again. So I think what kind of crashed the game was doing that. Okay. And I think the game crashed right when we were trying to traverse over this. So this is what crashed it.
Mari, are you there?
Yeah.
I'm almost to the Shadowlands, at the wreck of a walker.
Saw managed to take one out in the escape.
Is he with you?
I don't remember this.
Can you hit him? We're winning this.
Ah, he killed me. I was trying to force push him off, but he never completed his action. It's like I couldn't cancel out of whatever animation I was doing at the time, so I never force pushed him off the cliff. And I've been thinking really hard though. It's like, do I really need to continue this playthrough? Do I really need to continue it? And you guys have pretty much shown you guys don't give a shit about just at least Star Wars and stuff. But that usually doesn't dictate what games I play on the stream. What dictates what games I play on the stream is if I still want to keep playing them or not. And since I am losing interest in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, like, alright. This is what I usually do with every Star Wars, I mean not Star Wars, but with every Vince tries. Usually, for the most part, Vince tries are genuine playthroughs that never fully finished. And either one, the game's really bad, two, I just lose interest. And for the most part, I usually lose interest. This is one of those games where I have lost interest in just playing it. It's not because the game's bad or anything like that. It's just that I think the story and everything is just not drawing my attention anymore. And the type of gameplay that it is, the Souls-like format, I just don't really have any interest in that either anymore. And I think if it had a different type of gameplay format, then I might enjoy it. But yeah, I've gone to the point now to where I'm kind of just done with Souls-like games. Even though this is a very loose Souls-like game, like for the most part, it's more of an action-based type of thing. It's not, you don't have to grind and do anything like that when it comes to like Souls. But I'm pretty much to the point though in these type of games where it's like I could just not play them anymore. So, I've gotten to the point where it's like I've played these games for so long that if there is going to be any like Souls-like type of game in the future, it's either got to be either from software. And that's weird to say, from software, the guys that develop games like Elden Ring and Bloodborne and all that, or it has to have such a unique and cool concept on top of those bones of that type of gameplay. This game kind of almost somewhat succeeds in bringing it into the Star Wars universe, but at the same time, I'm at the point now where it's like, yeah, I don't really care. I just don't really care. I don't like the melding of like a Souls-like thing. Like the thing that kind of bugs me about the game is that you're technically this Jedi Padawan, you know, still kind of almost a Padawan in a way, but you feel so fucking vulnerable. The whole entire game is kind of a put off too. When you're a Jedi, you're supposed to kind of feel powerful. And that should be like a temptation to either go, you know, dark side or light side. You have this power, almost have this what could be potentially unlimited power. And this just doesn't fit it. Like, I think this format would have fit a little bit better if you're like maybe a bounty hunter or some type of other type of warrior within the universe. But as a Jedi, though, it just is the game just doesn't sell it for me. It's like, nah. It's like if I'm gonna be a Jedi, man, I want to feel strong. I want to feel like the most badass motherfucker out there. And usually most, Jedi type of games that they've made in the past kind of make you feel like that. You're still vulnerable. You can still die and all that, which I expect in most Jedi games. But in this one, they make you even more vulnerable. And combat is, of course, more lethal. It just doesn't feel right for, like, simple things like, these rats or even scout troopers that kill a Jedi. It's just like, I mean, I know he's a Padawan, but fuck me, right? Really? This feels out of place in the whole universe of Star Wars. So, I don't know. I think that's the things that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I had a feeling going into this playthrough that this would turn into a Vince Tries. So, I guess this is just turning into a Vince Tries. So, sad to say it, but this will not be in the completed games section in our list of things to do. But this will be... It's been a long time since we actually had a Vince Tries. A playthrough that never was finished. Never was. This is... I always hate doing it. But, due to the fact I only feel like I'm just halfway through the game and I'm already getting that urge to just finish it. And I know this game's a lot longer. And due to me not wanting to actually explore in this game, not wanting to uncover more lore in the game and everything like that, is a big concern, to the point to where it's like, why keep going if I don't have any more interest in the game anymore? Gameplay, story-wise, or just exploration-wise. Like, due to the fact I don't want to explore in a Star Wars game is a bad thing. So, no fault to the game itself. I think it's just due to my interest and my wishes and what type of like gaming itches I won't scratched, or not being anywhere. Like, who knows? Maybe I played this game at the worst time. Maybe if I played this game at another time, I would be enjoying it more. But I think it's safe to say that I'm not going to continue this playthrough. Maybe sometime in the near future I might come back to this game, but I think I'll only really come back to this game if there are demands for me to finish the playthrough or not. But yeah, I'm going to make sure today is the last day for Jedi Fallen Order. Sorry if any of you guys are fans of Jedi Fallen Order and wanted to see me get to some of the more major bosses or even beat the game. But I think it's also safe to say that we probably won't be playing the sequel for this game too, which it will be coming out. I forgot what they're calling the sequel, but I think this is going to be another one of those games where I'm just going to enjoy it by watching it, not actually playing it. I was like, yeah, I'm just not gonna... I like to watch people play games I'll never play. So, and that's very rare, because I think most people streaming games that I follow tend to play the games I play anyway. But, you know, I have a feeling that there's going to be plenty of people streaming the sequel for this game, so I'll just watch them play it. But, yeah. So, you guys pretty much see the future when the sequel for this game comes out. I won't be playing it, sadly. I won't have the urge or anything. So, yeah. Well, that's the end of the Vince Tries.